we know that you were born magical. We know that you are intuitive, and we know that you are brimming with everyday enchantment. Here at the Sisters Enchanted, we believe in intention, we believe in intuition, and we believe in everyday magic. Welcome in to the Expedition to Soul podcast.
Hey everybody, and welcome to this episode of the Expedition to Soul podcast. I almost said the other name, but I didn't save myself. And Sarah Milne and I are back with another astro forecast for the week ahead. Yeah.
So
let's get right into it. Yeah.
Let's get right into it because it's spring. Spring is here. So we have the spring equinox. We have just entered into the spring equinox and the sun's transit into Aries. So we have just gone into Aries. And this is really cool because this is like when everyone makes New Year's resolutions at the beginning of the year, this is because like we've kind of been forced into this calendar. And the first month is January, but it's really not a good time to make New Year's resolutions. It's a good time to sort of make some plans and to think about what you might want to do. But this is it. This is the time. This is when you think spring, planting seeds, starting a fresh new life. And Aries is a brand new astrological year. So Aries is the first zodiac sign. So we are right at the beginning of the zodiac again. The sun has gone all the way through all the different signs, and we're back at Aries, a brand new zodiac year. So this actually is the time for planting seeds, initiating new ideas, putting things into motion. So my hot tips for this week are: number one, put those plans and ideas that have been brewing up over the winter, the things that you thought you've been thinking, oh, I'd like to do this, I'd like to do that, all those things you've been mulling over, put them into action now. Get your goals into action. Dig out your trainers or your swimsuit, your roller skates, your whatever you've got, boards, whatever you like to do, surfboards. Get everything out from the back of the cupboard and go and do something active. Aries loves activity, and Aries, as we know, can be fiery, sometimes a little bit frustrated and angry. We can get a little bit of that while the sun's in Aries, but the best way, Aries will channel that into activity. So get out there and get active. And my third tip is start learning something new. This is a great time to learn new things. Perhaps it's a new language or a new skill or something that's going to help you reach your goals. So when you've got those kind of ideas of what you want to achieve, maybe you need to learn a new skill. So get out there, all new.
I like it. I actually really want to, this Aries season specifically, because I actually have a lot of Aries influence, like independently. And I think I've never really paid attention to Aries energy, and I kind of want to check it out, because it's like you were saying, this is a great time for creativity, and I actually have it in my chart in the place of creativity. Yeah, so I feel like I need to pay more attention.
Yeah, that's a good point as well, to have a look and see where you have Aries in your chart and see kind of like what's lighting up for you right now as well. It's a kind of cool thing to do.
For sure. So I pulled some cards. I'm gonna use this is the True Black Tarot. And I haven't used it that often, and I think that this is the Eight of Wands. Now, I'm going to show the image, and if it happens to actually be the Eight of Swords, I'm reading the Eight of Wands, because to me it looks like a wand, and it has Eight of Wands energy. So if I'm wrong and this is not the Eight of Wands, oops. But it is, because I said so in this reading.
It is the Eight of Wands now.
Yes. So, fun fact, I pulled the Eight of Cups first. Look how cute this little octopus is.
That is cute. It's cute.
Very cute. So the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Wands. And I think that this is really great, especially for what Sarah's saying, and how with Aries energy, we want to move forward, start something new, put things into action. We are jumping into spring. Things are growing. Plants are growing. It's, if you're a grower, a planter, a house plant mom like me, it's time to cut back vines that have been growing, that are making things look, tangly and sparse. And it's time to cut things back to give room for things to grow and really expand. And with the Eight of Cups, we're oftentimes reminded that the area in which we are in is is no longer serving us. It's time to leave things behind. And what I feel like about this particular Eight of Cups, which he doesn't seem very, I mean, he seems maybe a little lonely, but that these cups are falling down through the water. And my fear would be if he doesn't move soon, that one of these cups might fall down on top of him and trap him in this place that he no longer needs to be, even though it seems very beautiful. And even the cups seem kind of magical, that I would be afraid that he would get stuck in one of these cups and not be able to get out. Although he is a squid and he probably would be able to get out because, you know, squids are magical like that. But still, I'm sure it would give him a moment of pause. So the Eight of Cups often says, okay, maybe you've spent a lot of time doing things. Maybe you've emotionally invested in some things, but it's okay to sometimes wipe your hands clean of an emotional investment. Even if it's not done, you feel like you're feeling guilt about it, that it's time to go. And especially with the backup of the Eight of Wands, which is literally forward moving momentum. You know, this is literally like light a fire under your pants and like time to get out of here and get moving and follow forward moving momentum, regardless of, you know, whether or not you have a full on direction or not. It's time to leave things behind, the dusty, the stagnant, the winter, the hibernation. It's time to wiggle out from underneath your cup and move forward, even if you're not 100% sure what to do, but in a creative way, in a way that ignites you, that gives you passion, that makes you want to move and groove.
Absolutely. I love it.
Yeah. So that's my message for today. So in conclusion, Sarah, any last words as we
last words? Get moving, get active, plant some seeds, new seeds in your life, new things, active and new.
Yes, active and new. I like it. So everybody, that's it. Welcome into Aries season. How great is that? And take a look at where Aries is in your chart and see how it's going to affect you. And I think that brings us to a close of this week's edition of the Astro Forecast. So thanks everybody for joining us on this episode of the Expedition to Soul podcast. And Sarah and I will see you next week with some more astrology tidbits.
Bye.
Bye.